Now at 5, dirty drinking water? Complaints about a strange taste and odor coming from the taps in Eagle Mountain. What city officials are saying about the concerns. Plus,
and sometimes what is best for a family might not be best for the community, and that's where it gets really difficult.
Results of a new study are in. 1 in 4 parents lying about their child's COVID-19 status, the reasons they gave for misleading others, and
we have been fighting for Dylan for 9 months.
After months of searching, an official charge, who deputies say killed Dylan Rounds, and what it means for his parents, who never gave up in the search.
Live from Utah's first TV station, ABC4 News celebrates 75 years.
Good evening, I'm Emily Flores.
And I'm Glenn Mills. Thanks so much for joining us. We do begin with a breaking news update out of Big Cottonwood Canyon.
Yes, reports of an avalanche near Donut Falls. Now, that's where we find ABC4 meteorologist Nate Larson. Nate, thanks for keeping track of this all. What do we know at this hour?
Yeah. We're up here near Donut Falls. It's actually Reynolds Gulch, and we've been just cleared from the rescue or the search efforts for the avalanche that took place. So we had search and rescue have 2 skiers come down from a helicopter just about 30 minutes ago as far as being dropped off, and they just debriefed or briefed some of the people on site about what they saw. And so we're learning that the slide was about 150 feet wide, roughly 2 feet deep. This was a remote triggered slide based off the ski tracks that they saw up on the mountains, and so that means there were skiers and there's ski tracks in the area, and so as witnesses say that they thought avalanche or skiers might have been caught in the avalanche. It turns out that with all of the rescue that took place with the helicopter and with the skiers, they weren't able to find any indication there was actually someone in the avalanche, especially where it was only about 2 feet deep. But they have finally concluded the search after having, again, unified police up here, search and rescue, that the avalanche, of course, it's common at this time of year with the conditions that we are seeing. But fortunately, there was no one that looks like they were trapped in there. And as far as we're concerned, everybody's cleared out, gone home. Of course, avalanche conditions are going to remain high in this area. Alana's going to update us more on that. For now, live in Big Cottonwood Canyon, I'm meteorologist Nate Larson. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Nate. Turning on to a first look at our weather forecast and more storms making their way through the state. Some heavy snow this morning.
Yes, Alana.
Glad everyone was okay there. We have to talk about that avalanche danger because we're sitting in the considerable category for the Wasatch Mountains. Let me show you what I mean, because throughout the state, we have seen that avalanche danger spiking in spots, and that includes over in the western Uintas. We had 2 winter storms come through and drop heavy snow in the high country. Considerable range is dangerous because it's not exactly high, and people want to get out there and enjoy, but unfortunately, in Utah, we see a lot of incidents happen when we hit that orange category, moderate, in Skyline and on the eastern side of the state. We added a lot of snow to the mountains. Live view from Alto, where they picked up more than 3 feet of snow just over the weekend. So in the last 2 days, that's a tremendous amount, and we know that that snow is ready to slide when things calm down. 45 inches at Brighton in the last 2 days. 45 inches, more than 3 feet at Solitude, Alta, Snowbird. Great for our snowpack, but we know that definitely presents danger. 31 inches at Park City Mountain, Deer Valley, Snow Basin, Powder Mountain getting over a foot. So did Beaver Mountain and Nordic Valley. So heavy snow totals coming in from this weekend, and an unsettled pattern definitely ahead. We still have snow showers out there, noticeable as the storm tracker radar sweeps the region over the Great Salt Lake and in northwestern Utah. Not much in the way of impact, a little bit of grapple and the chance of some of those snow showers, but not looking at tremendous impacts. But we will see the chance of additional snow coming up as we get through this work week. I'll tell you when, the timing, and how much in my full forecast. Glenn, Emily, over to you.
Thank you, Alana. Now to new developments out of southern Utah. Police identifying remains found in the area of Sheep Bridge Road as 46-year-old Miriam Salgado. Her family first reporting her missing back in August of 2021. Her family saying she was homeless and living out of her car at the time. 1 month later, her car was found and abandoned. That discovery in the same area, a hiker came across her body over a year later. Now, this marks the second tragedy for the Salgado family. Miriam's niece, Elizabeth, went missing out of Provo back in 2015. Her body found 3 years later in Hobble Creek Canyon. The Utah County Sheriff's Office has never made an arrest in that case. In the meantime, Washington County deputies believe Miriam's death is not suspicious.
And in northern Utah, major move forward in the case of Dylan Rounds, one of 2 suspects in his disappearance, now officially charged with murder. Box Elder County Sheriff's Office saying 50-year-old James Brenner killed Rounds when he was 19. Brenner is a known squatter in the area of Rounds Farm in Lucin. Deputies say they made the connection after finding boots on the scene with Brenner's blood on them. Also, a video from Round's phone allegedly shows Brenner covered in bloodstains cleaning a gun. Round's parents have been fighting for answers since he went missing more than 9 months ago.
There's still a lot to come. There's still a lot that we have to go through. But for us as a family and for Dylan, this is a win.
Dylan's mom saying she believes Brenner will be convicted, but they have a new priority, and that's finding his body and bringing him home.
Now at 5, a Kaysville man facing federal charges accused of stealing millions of dollars from charter schools. 39-year-old Cole Arnold, working as an accountant for Academica West Services. The U.S. Attorney's Office saying beginning in 2017 and until 2022, he used his position to defraud North Davis Prep and Ascent Academies of more than $2.5 million, saying he created false statements for school supplies, teacher salaries, and more, all directed to his personal credit card. He goes to court at the end of this month.
And in politics now, Utah's Republican Party will soon have a new chair. Current chairman Carson Jorgensen announced he will not run for re-election after serving one term. The outgoing chair releasing a statement today explaining his decision and citing lessons he learned in his tenure, including that dishonesty and disloyalty seem to be the traded currency in politics. But it doesn't seem Jorgensen will be leaving politics. He says his notable hat will continue to be a staple in Utah politics for the, quote, foreseeable future.
That's 2 chairs in a row now, only serving one term.
Interesting.
All right, the debate over the origins of COVID continues after a government agency gives some support to the idea that COVID-19 may have leaked from a Chinese lab in Wuhan. Washington correspondent Trevor Shirley is live in Washington, D.C. with more on that. Trevor.
That assessment came from the Department of Energy, and it certainly got lawmakers talking. Despite its assessment, the Energy Department says it has, quote, low confidence that COVID started from a lab leak in China.
This is hard to figure out when you can do it in Atlanta at the CDC if something goes wrong. We have so few facts that inevitably different agencies are going to arrive at different conclusions, and when an agency slightly adjusts its interpretation, as the Department of Energy may have done, that doesn't mean that all of a sudden the government has a firm view.
The FBI also believes that a potential lab leak was the most likely source. This weekend, former Secretary of State Mike Pompeo said he believed early on that a lab accident was to blame.
It is now good to see that the Department of Energy has come to the same conclusion that I did, my State Department did years ago, that this leak came from a laboratory in China.
But other agencies disagree, arguing the virus jumped from animals to humans, likely at a wet food market in Wuhan. China's refusal to be much help makes finding a definitive source harder, according to lawmakers.
There's no direct evidence. We don't have China admitting it. We don't have Wuhan lab handing these things over.
Right. Lawmakers say without some help from China, then or now, avoiding any future pandemic becomes even harder.
End of the day, we got to keep looking, and we've got to make sure, in terms of future pandemics, that we can have access to where the source of these diseases originate a lot earlier on in the system.
And on Tuesday, House lawmakers will continue work on a bill that would require the intelligence community to declassify any information it has on the origins of COVID-19. Reporting in Washington, I'm Trevor Shirley, WGN News.
All right, thank you, Trevor. Well, new information, results of a new study reveal 1/4 of parents lied about their kids' COVID-19 status. University of Utah scientists heading up this nationwide study finding the most common reasons why parents were less than truthful about their kids. Results show 60% of parents claimed their unvaccinated child had the vaccine so they could participate in certain activities. More than 40% of parents said they didn't tell others if their child was COVID positive because they didn't want them to miss school. Many parents also worried about missing work.
Well, if I keep my kid home, I need to stay at home, and I won't get paid for my workday if I do that. I won't be able to put food on the table for my family, or I will get fired because my kid has already had COVID symptoms 20 times.
All right, she goes on to say that next steps are addressing how to support working families through health crises. The new study follows earlier findings from the same research team that 40% of American adults lied about whether they had COVID-19 or followed CDC guidelines.
Still ahead, the wind was blowing, the snow was falling, and Eagle Eye was keeping an eye on the weather here. Thanks, Chris, for this great video. But we've got an unsettled work week ahead. Snow showers still in the forecast. I'll show you where and when in Utah's Most Accurate.